What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Smoke.
Let's go. And for the people thinking that I didn't listen, I called Spencer, bruv. I called him. I said, bro, are you pulling up? He said, why didn't you call me last week? I said, bro, I sent you a message. He said, listen, I got to do a video for this. I got to do a video for that. I'll call you back. I said, yeah? He said, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Snap. Spencer gonna phone in, yeah?
I said, bro, after the thing, he hit me up. He's like, bro, you didn't really call me. You made the L still. And I was like, I didn't. Yeah, it was techie.
You phoned him, though. Didn't you phone him?
I messaged him. I done the half-hearted. I didn't do the strong one. I didn't do this because obviously in the yard camp, yeah, I don't know how I look. I don't know in the whole yard camp. I don't know how they feel about me. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure that the energy was energying. Yeah, because I was proud of the performance, and if I came on here on my usual wind-up behavior, you might read into that like I'm a true hater. And I'm not. I just like when we call you Trev and stuff.
You're an idiot.
A week's passed, and I can get into my bag.
All right, fine. Listen, before we go any further, let me greet the great defeaters, man. Shouts out, man, like Bruce Kai, man, like CS, Muller, October, Red, Jack, Scam, Stay Blessed, Be Real, Uncle Jonah, Maestro, Base the Kid, Josh UA, SWJ, Nawinder Singh, Skyliner, the editor, North Bank. Brent, welcome back, bro. It's been a while since I've seen this name. Janda 187, Ken Griffin, Chrissy Blue, Chazman, Mr. A, Ivy Ben, Jay Lanks, Wayne Fitness, Mark McGow, Nigel PXL, Thomas J. Ridley, J, Jimmy, LJ Hall, Thomas Dune, MCA, FK, Gaming Guru, Eddie Rose. Did I say Jack Scam already? Leaderboard Guy, Adam Q101, Rem, Jermaine Biz, and loads more. Welcome to everybody, man. Take a seat. There's plenty of drinks to go around. Hope everybody's well.
Well, listen, we got a big announcement again. We got a guy that pulls up. He says what he has to say. Again, we don't know, like we got him in witness protection.
He's asked for a specific moment of some time to just get this off his chest. We don't know. We do not know.
We don't know what he's going to say. I trust him, though. I just said I trust him straight away. So here you go.
What's going on, people? So listen, I'm very much a person, right, where my word means a lot to me. I try not to say things that are false, intentionally. So if I don't know something, I'll just admit I don't know it. If I say something I get it wrong, I'll come back and I'll correct it and I'll address it. So I saw something after last week, right? After Monday Night Smoke, which then said to me, no, do you know what? I have to kind of address this. So again, with my magical slight admin-ish type powers, I've put in a little video and I would just like to, for the whole great defeaters, just to watch this and give me your take at the end of it.
Listen, I've seen all of Pretoria's professional fights. I have never in all of my life seen a man go down on his hands and knees and praise God. Yeah? Right? The man praised God. But when it will stop, the reason being because he knows what he was in for. He knows that he got hurt. He knows. And like I'm saying, it's over.
Johnson is protesting, but he barely beat that count.
The corner of Better BF might have awakened the monster. And that is it. Dirk Zevsky, the trainer of Adam Guy.
I'd love to see the replay. I don't know if it was a left hook uppercut to the body. 17-0.
It is over. He is not steady on his feet. And Arthur Better BF.
So my question is, what was the lie and what was the truth?
This is insane.
I can't get rid of him. He needs a timeout. Whoa. Bro,
we don't even do
every clip.
We don't even do standard eights no more, but that's a standard eight. He's not even.
Wait. I'm gonna bring it back now, please.
All the receipts.
Nah, Spencer needs to answer to these crimes. He's gonna answer to these crimes tonight.
I mean, I know Bruce used to be the accountant.
We might have a new accountant, fam. Even Bruce is respecting it. Bruce said,
it's not. Whoa, that's the energy we're
Whoa.
starting the Monday
I
on.
just
Wow.
like when people are honest, and the problem is when you're on a platform, obviously the platform is your own, right? Sometimes if you let certain narratives just fly by without challenging them or fact checking, then people start to believe these things. So I just want to know, was that truthful? Because either way, it's like either you haven't seen all of his fights, which is then a lie, or you've never seen that before, which is still a lie. That means you didn't watch all of the fights. I just don't know how we're moving. I just want to
I'm gonna get rid of
address.
He came to season.
Yeah. I mean,
That was tough.
hey,
That was.
listen, please call me today because there's enough time passed. We've spoken already, bro. Waiting on your call. I'm gonna double back. He told me he's doing a video. He's told me he's got a video to do. He told, but now I'm even
crazy.
That's
crazy. That's starting the fight 10-8 down. It's like a Canelo scorecard.
We waiting on you, my bro. We waiting on you, my bro. You know when you hit the strong, my bro, as well.
That's like like when you play Mortal Kombat, and the man's got the crazy combos, and all of a sudden it's like the fight just started, but you got that little glowing bit of life left. That's what you're scrapping up. No, that was. Woo! All right, I mean,
we got to talk. We got to talk, bro. That was incredible. That was incredible start to Monday Night Smoke. Again, civil wars broke out in the chat.
Civil war broke out in the undefeated comments, man.
We've been running undefeated now. What? How many years? We've been going for four. We've gone for 4. It's almost 4 years, right? And we love it. We love it. But then what it is when you have to look at life. We and Travis had that space where we have to honestly look at life, and we're doing this thing, but then it's like the ROI ain't really ROIing right now, like in terms of just what we're getting back from this. So hence why we decide, you know what, we got to do something about it. So at first it's like, you know what, drop videos, hopefully the ads, break up the thing and this, that, and the other. That was the initial plan. Civil war broke out. I've never I got
to shout out SWJ. SWJ was leading this charge. He said, I don't like this. I don't want this. We don't need this. He wants having none of it.
He said, and I felt literally, me and Travis had there was a serious debate before we came to this where we are. Anyway, we listened to what you lot are saying, and we basically decided that the smartest way moving forward is we'll do the pod as normal. That'll be available to members only. So you'll get the pod intro, all that other stuff, and then we'll still drop clips for like all the free seats, because we still want to respect the free seats. Not everyone, we understand cost of living, unlike the zone.
You are an absolute disgrace.
He's on fire.
We do understand cost of living, so it's like our plan now is to be more just on point in terms of if you lot are paying for it. We record Monday or Tuesday. We record the pod. It's available to you. Like you'll be able to get that members only straight away, and we'll just drip feed the episodes. Again, with the members chat, you'll get your emojis, you'll get your thingy, because again, super chats don't even really run like that on this channel, but at least you have precedent to whatever you said will be read out in it. So yeah, that's why we've done what we had to do. I hope you understand, but it's not to take the piss on that, but it's just like again, we're putting in the work in that, and it's in a niche area that this boxing is. Like, people are like, yeah, this podcast should be bigger and this, that, and the other, but it's just taking our time to get to where we want to get.
100%. And the memberships will be available from this week. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry, guys. We're gonna get this thing sorted.
Yeah. So anyway, that's done. Trav, you want to jump in? And I think I broke it down. I'm happy with the breakdown. If you want to say anything, that's cool.
No, we'll do a post that's got all the details on it, and that'll come out tomorrow. But all the details will be available this week regarding the membership. Cool. This weekend's boxing, bro. Before we get to obviously Serrano, I gotta say, bro, Baumgardner,
she's the truth.
I am here for Baumgardner, fam. I'm a fan still.
Absolutely. Again, she's the truth. I didn't like what the referee did with the uppercut though. Man said it was a push and stuff. It's like, no, like
the last round.
Even that fight should have been stopped. Yes. she had
should
a
have been
tank.
stopped earlier on.
It should have been stopped early on. So other fights to stop, but maybe the referee really understands the repertoire. And he said, you know what, you're still in this fight. But there was moments to me when it's like, protect her, even the corner. But you know what? I want to say shout out to all the ladies, because going out on their shield, you got to go out and shield, brother. These lot are designed for that. I feel like they just like, you know what? As women, we want to get our respect. So we're not going down easy. It's not gonna be these fraudulent Atoma versus, I don't even know what that guy said. I didn't want to remember that man's name, fam. But it's not going to be one of those settings. Shout out to Baumgardner, is incredible.
Nah, I really enjoy it. And you know what's mad is that obviously I could tell that Baumgardner gets excited when the KO is pending.
Yeah.
She gets very excited and she could potentially gas a little bit more. So it's one of the ones where you think, right, but she held on. She grinds through it. Like even in the last round.
She's an excellent finisher, is she? She's not like, well, it should have been finished, which is funny.
It's not. It should have been finished. I mean, I would have stopped it if I was the ref in that moment, but again, I'm not the ref in it, but it's one of those things. But like the last round, she lands that uppercut, they say it's a slip, but look how zoned in she was. Those bangs that she was landing towards the end, oh my days.
Straight into attack.
Yo, this ain't a person that's gassed out. This is just what happens in the 10th round of a boxing match at this level. So yeah, man, congratulations to her, man.
And then Serrano, Taylor, Serrano, even Erica, like whatever they want to give us, I'm happy. But Serrano, Taylor, I'm happy for that. Serrano does go to war. I think Serrano just likes a war. She enjoys having a war. She enjoys having, and that was a slugfest at times. That was a fight where you say to yourself, okay, you lot are really putting on the line, and you can see how much it means.
I think her name was Cruz. She got cut early in the fight. So for me, I'm thinking to myself, they're going to get her out of here. There was one point she got rocked, fam. You see when her legs were gone? I said, yo, she's about to go sleep. Out of nowhere, bro. We're still here around 10, going to war. I said, yeah. Like the commentator made a perfect point. He said, listen, if we don't get Serrano and Taylor too, I'm happy to watch Serrano and Cruz.
Absolutely. Again, though, females doing it right. Most divisions undisputed. The man them are scared to sign the deals. Again, and they're putting man to shame. It's true.
They are and they aren't at the same time. Let's be real and not forget about the landscape. There aren't that many.
It's true.
Boxers at a certain level. There's a big gap between competitive and then madness down below.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of chances to get paid. You have to actually.
That's right. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. You have to fight the champ again.
We need to give them nowhere to go as well. Then.
So salute.
But we need to give them nowhere to go as well. You know what I mean? End of the day, Taylor does not have to fight Serrano. She doesn't have to fight her.
Yeah. But
if we're being fair, so again, but they all put it on the line. There's an element of they will put it on the line. Yes, it's different. Women's boxing and men's boxing is different. But in terms of just putting on the line and making sure that you don't bore the crowd, these lot are putting on shows. Yeah, I mean, there's that element of they still don't put enough respect on women's boxing yet. You know, they have that feel like the chip on their shoulder, like they need to respect us in this space. So they go over hard. They almost try to deliver. Yeah. And then we get something special. And you say to yourselves, well, I need that across the board, because the men have been under-delivering, fam.
Yeah.
For a long time. Some of these guys have been under-delivering, but we'll get into it though. We need to talk about one of the things I want to talk about is AJ's return.
Yeah, are you happy? Just in my perspective, just said I do want to see a female heavyweight champion. I don't think we're gonna see much in that division. Are there even heavyweight female fight? There aren't that many, are there?
Again, I don't want to have a moment. What I never want to do is have a moment where I don't want to have.
I'll tell you what we do.
Where's the one that did he get rid of it? Oh no!
I've seen all of Pretoria's professional fights. I have never in all of my life seen a man go down on his hands and knees and praise God. Yeah? Right? The man praised God. But when it will stop, the reason being because he knows what he was in for. He knows that he got hurt. He knows. And like I'm saying,
it's over. Johnson is protesting, but he barely beat that.
You're a monster, man.
I don't have that moment. I don't know. I'm gonna confidently say I don't know.
I've not seen a women's heavyweight boxing match yet.
Because Base, I didn't want to see Base run the clip of me just back to back bare women with just WBO, WBC. Nah, not me.
Justin, my perspective is he's carrying the torch for this conversation. He's saying Hannah Gabriels is the current WBC women's heavyweight champ. Boy, pick up that boy. The IBF and the WBO are both vacant.
Wait.
I don't think there's enough. I don't know.
My boy was wrong. Hey, my boy was wrong, you know.
Yes, man.
Wait, not one time. Times. I can't wait.
It's rough. Those moments there are the worst. It's not even about anyone. It's just you just said that unprovoked.
Cool me, Spence, please.
Anyway,
let's go. HUE. I can't wait to call him. He don't even know. And the way I'm sitting on that one, yeah. You know when you have something you didn't even know you got this.
You know how crazy it is when you gotta watch it back. Like those rare times where sometimes someone pulls up a clip or something I've said and they're just like, "Hey, Trev, you think such and such?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Boom." It's just like, I've changed since that day. I've grown as a person.
And it's from the knowledge as well. The worst part is just the knowledge that's happened to you as well, because he gives us. There's a fighter goes by the name.
Sense red.
All right. Anyway, quickly, AJ's back. Are you happy about it? Some people are not happy, but we need to talk about the DAZN being a disgrace. I don't care. I have to say it, bro. Break it down for the people that don't know, because the DAZN are trying to up the prices.
So just to explain the situation right now, the current subscription price to the DAZN is £7.99. Now, in order for your subscription price to only go up £9.99, because you've got two choices, one of them is to go up to £9.99 if you commit your subscription to being 12 months long, like a phone contract.
Like a mobile phone contract.
Like a phone contract. Or if you would like to have the freedom to be able to jump in or jump out, your subscription goes up to £19.99.
Yay, Funke!
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
What? Even the DAZN, was supposed to be like the DAZN having pay-per-views is insane. This is not how it was set up. This is not how it was brought to us as. They said, we're changing the landscape of boxing. If you pay £5 a month, or it was in between that thingy. Yeah, and that's how it was first introduced. Said, you know what? Netflix for boxing. I like it. Yeah. From it to go to Netflix for boxing to £10 to £20. £20. Do I still have to pay for pay-per-views, or that's everything covered?
Boy, $19.99 plus pay-per-view. Boy, that's a big.
Well, it's America. We're almost America. At this point, we're almost America.
Bruce has said, he goes, "You're not even anywhere near half of what we pay in America.
We're getting close."
Yeah, it's mad. I mean, the $9.99 one from $7.99 is not the maddest. But that $19.99. What else is $19.99? I don't know where they got that. I'd like to know what brought that number to the 12 to the 4.
Well, that's how much pay-per-views. How much were pay-per-views before? Were they like £15 to £20? I can't remember the old pay-per-view price, but it jumped up. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not including pay-per-views, bro. It's not including pay-per-views.
Not include. What a big month, bro. So you got boxing on, yeah? You got 2 fights in a week two fights back-to-back weeks that you want to see, and you're coming up to what? Let's say it's £25 and then a $19.99. Oh my days, bro. It's started. I mean, it's looking rough still.
I don't know, bro. Nah.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Listen, anyway.
I'll be real though. I'll be real. What this is looking like is they want to know where their money's coming from, innit? They want to know for how long. So the 12 months, yeah, run that. At least we can forecast the piece.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to sign someone incredible. Maybe they're trying to sign someone mad because
the intro to it is because AJ versus Franklin. That's not pay-per-view, isn't it?
No.
So it's that light touch on the way in. Say, look, nice little free. Yeah, I mean, this is the flagship. Yeah, here you go. Have that for free.
For the nah, come on, man. They're not serious. This is not. That's not. There's no. I don't see the longevity in this. That's taking the liberties. That's bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine.
Nah, Jay is hilarious, man. So some of you men are subscribed to Ebony Bridges' OnlyFans, and you're complaining about this song. I mean, look, man. A lot of people are. The thing is, boxing fans are funny. Like, I do worry about us certain times because there's gonna be the uproar, but when the fight that you want to see is on,
so I had to pay £20 for the fight, and I have to pay for the subscription as well. I can't just pay for the fight just randomly.
£20 if you don't want to commit, bro. Are you afraid of commitment? Them men are like, yo, if you're gonna show up for one night, £20. If you're gonna be in my life for a year, $9.99. And then obviously the pay-per-view on top.
Yeah, I'm concerned. Again, we still want I'm open. The lines are open. There's a lot of things you can talk about because you haven't had to have your say again. Like Boatsi, what do you reckon he does next? You haven't had your say on that. Your say on AJ and these mad prices. If you want to talk about Serrano, get into that. Whatever you want to talk about, let's go. We can go anywhere on the show today. Oh, my boy wants to come back in. Yo, my brother.
Yeah.
Go on, babe.
All right. So just look with regards to the pay-per-view. I mean the DAZN thing, right? It's actually not that bad. Obviously, what they're trying to do is deter people from dipping in and out month by month. So it's bang, £20 if you just want to be here and you know, like you said, you don't want to commit, right? Then it's £9.99 if you commit to 12 months, which takes you to about just under £112 for the year. If it's you do the £99.99 for the year, that's about £8.99 a month. So you actually say it's really only going up £1 if you just pay it all off at one time. They just want to make sure, like you said, they want to know where the money is, but they want to be able to forecast, all right, this is what we're getting this year, this is what we're getting that year. And then if people jump in between, okay, well, you got to pay a premium. That's the whole point of a subscription, that you want people to stick around.
But we're not getting how many fights are we getting though?
It depends how many pay-per-view. There's not that many pay-per-view. How many pay-per-view fights did they do last year? Does anyone know?
They only done 2.
There's 2.
Well, no, they did 1 because the Ben one didn't happen. So the first one they did was a Misfits. Then it was supposed to be Ben and Eubank, and that didn't happen. So they did 1 last year.
So how many do you forecast for this year, pay-per-views wise? I'd probably say about 2.
I reckon maybe 2 to 3 maximum.
2 to 3 max. So really,
and one of them is going to be Misfits, going to be the KSI crowd. So that's going to be for them lot. Yeah. And it'll probably be 2 for us. Maybe one of the Canelo ones might end up being pay-per-view for us, or possibly both. But that's really it. Or AJ, if he does fight 3 times, then maybe he'll have 2 pay-per-views towards the end of the month.
We're gonna be paying arm and leg pay-per-views, fam, and next gen, fam. We're gonna be next gen.
You pay the initial one. All right, I get it. It's £100 straight up, but it works out over because you know that's not coming out of your account again for the next 12 months. Whereas if you do it month by month, then you know you're losing £20 a month. If you do it 12-month subscription, and when you commit, then you know that's £10 coming out of your account every month. So either way, it's not that bad. It's just the way they framed it is smart to lock people in long term, which is sensible.
I don't know. Big up, man. I don't know. I think that's not how they started off. That's not how they introduced it to us, bro. I don't know, man. Jimmy, you're live. Talk to us, man. What do you want to talk about today? Let's go.
What's going on, people? You good?
What's happening, bro?
Blessed.
Yeah, all good. Now I was going to follow up on what Base said. I think as well, how I'm seeing it is like it forces Eddie to make better cards as well. Because if you think about it, like if you're going to have man pay £20, come and leave, like they'll just do that because they think, okay, I want to watch this fight, I want to watch this fight. Whereas if you're having man locked in and they see the numbers for that day, they're going to be like to Eddie, look, like we're seeing people, go for the £20 options when these big fights are on. What's happening in the downtime? Do you know what I'm saying? Because we need people to commit, so we need a strong slate for
But then months. Don't you feel kind of lied to? Because bro, how this thing was set up was we put our money in and we don't have to pay for pay-per-views again. They said, look, I remember the thing is talking about, listen, Sky, you got to pay $19.99 for one fight. You pay one-time membership and you're good. You can watch all fights with this one-time membership. Now we're paying membership plus the pay-per-view, fam. Someone's lying, fam. When did these?
All right, but hold on. All right, just on that, yeah. I'm not trying to be a defender. I'm just trying to throw another perspective into the mix, yeah. When Netflix first came out, are they still at the same price?
Hey, but we can share passwords though. Families, Netflix
as well.
Good value, fam. There's one password between 5 families, fam. We talking about? Nah. We're not even paying enough, fam. I see everyone in uproar, bro. I've been getting to people's house, and that's like, that is not my Netflix, bro. But I've got my own account in the thing, fam. Yeah,
I hate on the Netflix account when you see the continue watching. You're like, I've never watched that show in my life.
For my missus, I'm seeing Korean TV shows and all sorts, man. It's not me, man. Something,
hey, you know, man, shows as well. My missus loves them, fam.
There's something wrong with her, man. But listen, that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about as well is Maestro versus Spencer. Like, are we gonna get that today?
We're getting that. Spencer, yeah, he's got a lot to answer to still.
Yes.
He's got, again, I called him early before the thing. I said, listen, bro, you weren't here last week. Yeah. I tried to show love. He said I should have called him. I said I messaged you, bro.
To be fair to Spence, he literally phoned me 2 minutes after the live ended. I said, bro, you still on?
Which is suspicious.
I don't know. I mean,
it was
you know when a fighter gets up on 10.
Yeah, he called me after as well. He called me right after. And I thought, interesting move. Interesting move. So again, I hope we see it because
they're saying that Spencer and Tunde are live right now.
He said he's going to be live. He did say he's going to be live.
Very strategic. All right. If we're going to
see it, usually the time that they go live.
That's not normally the time.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're cheap.
All I'm saying is, it's looking nuts. It's looking nuts. I don't want to say he's dodging, but it's looking kind of Garcia-ish.
I think he is. I think, yeah, personally, he watched the whole stream last week. He saw Maestro was ready. Maestro was in his bag. Maestro on cam, like ready to go. Like he didn't want to leave school. Maestro ain't want to leave his school. Maestro was ready. Maestro was locked and loaded. He was ready still. I think Spencer was gonna come. I don't business. I'm the knowledge. This happened in 1951. You know what I mean? So realistically, I'm riding with Maestro on this.
We're riding with, again. You know what? I'm where I am. I like the way you called the side that you're in, Jimmy. I'm where I am.
And one thing I was gonna say, KG, about the pay-per-view thing.
Yes.
Last week, weren't we paying £20 for Eubank versus what's his name? Smith? That's not a pay-per-view fight.
Bro, Kell Brook and Amir Khan gave you pay-per-view.
Come on, man.
You have a point.
Come on, man. That's 20 quid, you know.
That's but Eubank told us he's pay-per-view. Eubank made us believe in his pay-per-view powers, bro, just by talk.
All right, but look, him versus Ben, you understand why that's
I'm paying.
Like, but Eubank versus Liam Smith. Come on, man. Pay-per-view, like, what Sky are getting away with, yeah? Ben Shalom, he's a sneaky guy, man. Honestly, like, the way them eyebrows sit a bit low on his forehead, and he's just sneaky, man. I can't lie. Maybe I'm...
not the implant. Not the implants. You're not suggesting the implants.
He looks like he's always devious. You know what, man's always got a scheme. Yeah, I'm gonna make you.
I mean, look, he's obviously, he's had his conversation with Billy Joe, so you know what I'm saying.
We know, man. Don't ask me about that. Please don't ask me about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, say what you want about Hearn, yeah, but
it's rough.
It was a introductory price, and we're in the real world. We know things go up, prices get more expensive. If you look at what Matchroom have delivered in terms of like cards and what other promoters have delivered for cards, and you're paying for BT, you're paying for Sky, which is way more expensive. But the quality that you're getting, the only thing that comes relatively close now is like Queensbury, and even still, like it's not on the same tier. So
Queensbury just needs to sit down. I don't want to see a Queensbury card. I don't want to see a Queensbury card ever. I'm not interested in what Queensbury are doing.
I'm showing up for the main event only at all times.
Yeah.
Never would I attend in person because who is sitting there in real life? Whoa.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. But yeah, that's what I wanted to
big up, man, GB. Thanks so much, man. Stay blessed. I like it. The energy was energy fam, right there. Oh, we haven't seen this guy for a while, so I just want to quickly bring him in. It's been too long, bro. Off the canvas, bro.
Yo.
Let me not lie to you, yeah? I ain't seen you since Chelsea had a bit of a madness and Todd Bowley. Yeah, it was. And then after you reappeared. You reappeared with the finances. I don't know where you've been. Literally, that's been your story, fam. You went missing with the form. I ain't even seen
Come
you.
on, bro. For
I
real.
ain't seen you, and now you're back. Good to see you. Is
Bro.
everything okay?
I'm all good, but KG, like, I can't lie. Sometimes with the Chelsea stuff, you know how to just wind me up, bro. You know which buttons to press. You say this button, you got the whole soundboard ready to go, fam.
Yeah. Because you've been loud before, but we're here talking about boxing now, so we'll stay on boxing. We'll stay in a boxing place. Before I do this, before I get into this, I'm respecting the super chats. You lot are bringing them in today. Big up to you guys. Really appreciate that, because I know me and Travis want to make some. We want to make some proper moves, and we keep talking about getting back in the studio. It's hard when you're just doing it on the ROI and it's negative. Do your thing. Bills need to be paid. We support you. Big up. Here you go.
There's another one here from
There's another one.
Quotes.
Yeah, you can read that out. Go on.
I hear the critics, but Sky Sports' minimum contract is 18 months and double the price. The Zone just trying to hold down a subscriber base like their competitors. If you're serious, then it's going to cost you an extra £1 per month. Bruv.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. A lot of men forget that Sky Sports ain't free. Like, that doesn't just come with your TV package still.
No, but Travis, can I ask you something?
That's not in the freeview thing. Go on.
Yeah, but Travis, can I ask you something?
Hit me, bro. Hit me.
Besides boxing, what else do you watch on the Zone?
You should ask me what sports I watch besides boxing.
No, I'm just asking. Like, go, okay, let's ask KG. Let's ask KG as well.
Yeah, ask KG.
Boxing. There's nothing else.
Okay, cool. And
why is there ever shows? There's them other things that you can build up. Like I've got subscriptions galore, bro. I've got Disney Plus, I've got Netflix, I've got Rakuten, I've got my wife's Korean thing. I've got mad subscriptions. Now, are we sharing those subscriptions? Absolutely.
Hey, Jack, watch your mouth, bro. Call me an idiot. Let's get the hell out of here, bro.
All I'm saying is this, yeah. I was looking at the because I saw that they will, increase the prices, and they, rolled out the schedule for I think it's up until May the 20th, 2023. So I had a look at what was happening last year at the exact same time frame between January and May. I pushed it to May 21st because I think Buatsi and Craig was on actually May 21st. I thought, you know what? Let's not be a waste, man. Let's push it a day later. I think last year was about 14 shows, and this year is about 8. Plus maybe an additional one for Canelo for Cinco de Mayo. So in actual fact, it's probably almost half the shows for an increase of about a couple of pounds a month. So if you add an extra £2 a month for 12 months, what's that? That's about £14. That's 13 months. You're paying for an extra month when they're not even doing it in January. Let that make sense. Make sense.
They're gonna have to get so busy to balance this.
They're not going to. They're not going to because they think people don't realize. They're gonna think people don't realize it's a liberty. Again, you design something, and the reason for it is to say, look, Sky are making you do this, and we're gonna offer you this for this. I never forget the launch pad of this thing. When they started saying pay for pay-per-views, I said, hold on, that was never the plan. That's why we went to you in the first place. If I wanted to pay for pay-per-views, I'm staying with Sky. Yeah, I'm saying that's the whole, that was the difference. You lot's whole stick was, we give you all the fights as a streaming service. Imagine now you had to pay for movies on Netflix on top of the subscription. The big ones, like it says, we're dropping Avatar, and then you have to pay a strong 15. You have to part ways.
What, as it's out in the cinema at the same time?
No, just like
they can't do that.
exclusive.
That's why they can't do that. Because
hold on though, because Amazon Prime do something like that, where the film is out, and like, I think Apple TV has something similar as well. When films have just been released, or sometimes they're still in the cinema, you can pay a 12.
I don't know, try it. You can't talk on Amazon Prime because Amazon Prime are adding value, fam. You see, when you order you got Amazon Prime purely for next day delivery, and they give you TV as well. Come on down. It's I ain't complaining.
And you know what's crazy, KG? You know what's mad, yeah? If you
gets that email, you have an unused Prime benefit. I'm like,
if you have a Prime account as well, and you are on Twitch, you can subscribe to a person's Twitch account using your Prime. Now tell me what the Zone do.
I definitely hear it. It's looking rough. It's looking rough. It's looking rough.
Look at that in the valley, fam. Don't
They
try
need-
it, bro.
They need to have more cards for this to be appealing at this time. Like, you can't miss a whole month out and tell me what this locked-in fee is, because if there's months where there's no boxing, what's happening to that £10? I'm coming in to watch old fights.
No boxing. We had a month for January. How many? I think they had they had one card, the Misfits card in January. After that, they had no. Oh, I don't think Eddie Hearns had a card in January, to my understanding. I could be mistaken, but I don't think he's had a card, particularly definitely not in the UK. But I was looking at even last year's as well. I was thinking, what made up those 14 shows as well? Because it's the same sort of fighters that's fighting now that they fought last year. But who's doing it? And then I saw Boatsi, I saw Okoli's name pop up, and I said, you know what? Now this is making sense.
Ooh.
When you let these fighters, and it was Conor Benn, and it was Conor Benn versus Van Heerden as well. So when all of these shenanigans, when you're letting these shenanigans occur, this is what happens.
What's he headline? But Boatsi's not gone though. Let's not get it twisted. Boatsi's not gone.
He's just in a funny little.
Yeah, he's in an in between testing the market phase. I don't think he's gonna leave the zone 100%. I mean, it was mad seeing him on the panel. It was mad seeing him on the panel though.
It was crazy.
I don't know.
Let me quickly read the super chat again. Alexander Wilson says Spencer Fearon just confirmed that AJ's team didn't know that the Charlo brothers were trained by 2 different people. Did they not do research? Interesting.
Right, it's confirming what they knew. That's mad. Oh, jeez, that's
just confirmed that AJ's team didn't know that the Charles brothers were trained by 2 different people. They not do their research?
AJ's gonna be.
That's the vehicle. See,
AJ's gonna know like wild on, man. There's no way, then, man. That's not true. There's no way. But there's another thing I wanted to raise as well. Yeah. Someone's changed their trainer as well. Coley. What do you think of Coley leaving Shane? And he was doing well with Shane, but is he doing that in the sense of thinking about the Reactport thing? Because again, there was a lot of power added by Sugar Hill to Tyson Fury. Is he doing that in a sense of this is gonna get me ready? Because what you call it, the midnight train? Yeah, he's punching and man is going down early.
I think is
that a reaction to it, or like, because I found that was an eyebrow raiser for me. I said, okay, because you've looked good under Shane. I was surprised. Unless is he just being proactive? I wanted to know what you look for. What do you think about that?
Do you know what's mad? I actually listened to a Coley's interview with Talk Sports. So he done it with Adam Cattrall and Gareth A. Davies, aka the guy that must have his hard drive seized. And what he said was that, look, he said that throughout his career, he's constantly looking to freshen things up, etc. And he mentioned, when he was talking about Shane McGuigan, he mentioned that, a lot of things weren't working. There was like something to do with toxicity or toxic environment. And he said that he was looking for a new, freshen things up, looking for a new gym. And then one of the selling points of Sugar Hill was that they take up a history. Lots. Hey, no, I know something was off when you. Oh my god!
That's personal that situation.
That's insane. That's insane.
That is mad. That is mad.
Go on. Mad. Is it? But do you think it's the right move though? Do you believe that it's the correct thing to do? Do you think teaming up? Because they can say toxicity, this, that, and the other. But I saw him progressing under McGuigan, so I was surprised by it.
I can't lie. It's not the worst move, because when he was describing why he decided to trade with Sugar Hill, he said, "Listen, their camp is known for trading fighters with a similar build to him, like tall or lanky, etc., with long arms." And
true.
And they trade them, throughout history. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad shout. I don't think it's a bad idea to do that, and because it's one of those side steps. It's one of those like. It's like you go from Shane McGuigan to Sugar Hill, but Shane McGuigan trades Daniel Dubois and Sugar Hill trades Tyson Fury. And you have to think about it like this. Lawrence Okoli is more likely going to come up against Daniel Dubois than he would do with Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury is pretty much on his way out.
Yeah, he's not going to be sticking around for Okoli. That's going to be mad.
I can understand that. But I'm just thinking to myself,
he's still got to fight. He's still got to fight Reactport though. Every day, I look at that. I look at that Reactport scrap just to get into that. I'm not comfortable about it. I don't have a straight, it's definitely a Coley. I know because Coley's done more and he's achieved more in the game. There's that I can't just
Boxing
not
enthusiasts
see
said
what
exactly
Reactor's
what I was
going to
about
bring.
to say. Boxing enthusiasts said eat girls. I think Coley is thinking ahead for his heavyweight fights by moving with Sugar. And I agree. That's how I see it going. And you're right. The Fury, there's not gonna be any crossover there. But he's now got to move forward. I don't think he doubts for a second in his mind that he's going to beat Riakporhe. Do you know what I mean? He's my pick in that fight. But like you say, KG, it's a close one. It's a close one.
Okay,
there
you go.
I pick Coley, and I'm saying Coley believes he's going to beat him and move on to heavyweight. That's what I think. How he's going to be seeing it.
Look, we have to also think about it like this. How many fighters does Sugar Hill train in comparison to Shane McGuigan? I think Shane McGuigan trains quite a few fighters.
Sugar's got 3 now. That's his 3rd now. Fury, Ben Whittaker, Coley.
And he's got some other fighters.
I think he's got someone else. I saw him in the corner of someone else.
You always see him, bro. You always see him pulling up. Like,
but that's a notable name. With at least with Shane, I think he's got Caroline Dubois, Daniel Dubois, Adam Azim, to my understanding. He's got I thought you were talking about Shane McGuigan. He's just got so many. Sometimes he's going to the ring forever, like always in the ring, like just there, like he can't.
It's one of the ones where he's going down, up and down all night, all day. All different fighters, just I know.
And maybe it's the Chris Biller-Smith link as well, because Chris Biller-Smith trains with a Coley, and they're both cruiserweights as well. Whereas on the Sugar Hill side, it's less competition in that weight class, and if he goes up to heavyweight, the likelihood of him facing against Tyson Fury, it's a bit. It's very unlikely. But overall, with Okoli and with Boatsi, I just need to see them in the ring. I don't know what's going on, but it's a bit like all boxers are on like maternity leaves or whatever it is. They just box and they come back a year later. They come like Santa Claus. I'll tell you, half of these guys just they choose not to fight. I don't know why. I don't know if it's boxing politics, but. You know what? I'm not even buying that as well, because I'm looking at even the YouTubers. These men hopped in 2 seconds ago, and these men are just scheduling fights, 3 fights a year, 2 fights a year, 2 fights a year. And some of these men have been here for donkeys years with teams that have been well experienced, and you're telling me you can't figure out a deal amongst yourselves.
Have we already got the thingy one signed? Have we already got Garcia versus my man? What is his name? Tank. Is that confirmed? Have we seen paperwork and stuff?
It's not confirmed. They're just the talks are progressing.
Bro,
those are some slow talks.
No. I think that one it's understood that one is pretty much over the line. I think they're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Similar to the Tyson Fury Usyk one. They're dotting the I's, crossing the T's. But
announcement next week, every week.
No, I think that one actually is potentially scheduled towards the end of April, last weekend of April, just on the 30th. So you have Adrian on April Fool's Day, you've got Joe Joyce on the 15th, and you have Tyson Fury Usyk on the last day of April.
They said that's a cool thingy still. They said, but man's working. Is that mad? My man when he's on his screen.
That's mad.
Is that mad?
Is it though? Is it? I mean,
is it really? It's not really mad. No. It's just answering to your crimes, though, like in a way. But then he's on a stream, though.
The clash of content.
Is it?
You know, back in the day when you watch your cartoons and Fred Flintstone walks into The Simpsons, and it's like, oh my days, what's happening? Could be one of those moments, man.
You know what? Yeah, in true KG form, yeah.
I don't know about this one. This one's a bit mad. I'm telling you are not.
OTC, I might have to put you in the backstage area for this one.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go. You're too bad.
In true KG form.
I'm gonna see you lot. I'm gonna see you lot in a bit. I'm not involved, guys.
I can't help myself, man. I had to do it. Why am I like this?
Nah, he locked it.
He did.
Oh my God. All right, let me read this quickly. Shouts out to one second, bro. Hey, shouts out to Steps. Thank you, bro, for the super chat, man. He said, you guys have been putting on great boxing content for years. Time to push forward and make everyone know how great you guys are. I wish nothing but great things for you, man. Bless. Thank you, bro. That's much appreciated, man. Fam, he dropped the call, fam. He's. You know what's funny? Someone should mix together. Someone should mix together the dialing and also him, because you know he's done it on camera.
Because you know what? Yeah, I think last week I was impeccable behavior. Like if I was getting a report card, the report would have come back brilliant. KG, very responsible, very thought out. You know what I mean? This week I've returned.
Crying out loud. You know, Maestro's in the tuck to sit in there. Let's get Maestro.
Yo,
let's reverse things. I got to put the hat back on.
Come on, the knowledge.
The hat man is striking back today. The hat man is striking back.
The knowledge, fam. This is what you are, bro. Maestro, the knowledge. Bro, I've been fighting. I didn't want to call you that name, you know, because again, I wanted to be respectful to my guy and that. But
bro, you got my phone number. You got the celly. You got to just put in.
I got it.
Maestro, aka the real master knowledge.
No, I can't do the real master knowledge. I'll call you the knowledge. Maestro, the knowledge. What's going on though?
Well, I mean, I'm having Mr. Curtis Brown calling me the knowledge, KG. So I mean, if Curtis is calling me the knowledge, I mean,
what can
you know, I'm working on the Netflix special with your boy. So he keeps calling me, telling me he want to be in the Maestro business. I tell him it's. You know, you gotta put up the big racks for that.
Wow,
you know, I said only Trev and KG get the freebies.
Talk to me though, man. Maestro. Again, a lot of
the
fight you saw. I don't know if you want to give some takes on the Serrano and what the Katie Taylor like Baumgardner. If you want to talk about that.
Well, we can talk about Baumgardner, right? I've got to be honest, okay? In men's boxing, you cannot become undisputed fighting for vacant titles. You do not have people who, I mean, Boo Boo Andrade is trying for it because he fought for vacant titles mostly. But my boy Ringside Reporter, Joe Habib is his name. Yeah. He actually pointed out a statistic to me that I was unaware of. So apparently 7 of the 9 titles Amanda Serrano's fought for have been vacant titles. So it's like, and then somebody else told me it was 6. I think it was Base that told me it was 6. But either way, people need to stop comparing men's boxing and women's boxing.
Yeah,
you know, it's like comparing the real EPL to the women's EPL or the real UEFA Champions League to the stuff that they show on DAZN, you know, the women's one. I mean, salute to the women for doing their thing. You know, Maestro's all about the females. You know, I'm a red-blooded heterosexual guy. You know, these days they refer to us as cisgendered. I'm still trying to figure out what cisgendered means, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm all about the females is what I'm trying to say. But then let's come to, so it was an impressive performance. I would have liked to see Cruz be able to fight without that ugly gash between her braids that caused her to gush blood.
Yeah,
and she was pawing at it. She was wiping it away. She was all of that stuff. And it was a great competitive fight. It was a very entertaining fight. I actually regretted not going to it because usually if there's a fight at the Garden, I'll tell you what happened. I had a USA boxing event in Atlantic City that got canceled. So I was scheduled to go to that, and then because of that, I never applied to go to the fight. But I watched it. I watched it with my wife. She had a really good time watching it too. She's a big fan of Alicia Baumgardner. Not quite as big of a fan as Base, but she likes her a lot. And my thing with Alicia though, right? To turn it back to the women's boxing, it was an impressive performance, but we also got to realize that the lady she fought for an undisputed title, one of the titles was vacant. That lady actually lost in her last fight to Pursuam. The lady that gave Katie Taylor all of the smoke. You remember the first fight? She gave Katie Taylor a lot of smoke. So somebody has to explain to me, because again, this doesn't happen in men's boxing, where you can win an undisputed title fighting someone who just came off of a loss, where one of the belts you're fighting for is a vacant title, and then they say, well, you know, the women are doing what the men don't do. The men don't ever fight each other. Well, the reason that title was vacated is because the Choi, the Korean 130-pound champion with the WBA, decided not to fight in a unification fight and decided to do a Netflix show. I don't know if you've seen it. It's pretty yeah. So I guess she got more money to be on that Netflix show than she makes fighting, because
paid if
they
win.
So insane. That's
so
insane,
they need to stop with these narratives comparing the men to the women and saying that the women are doing what the men don't do. Stop it. It's not true. You just got to look beneath the surface to really understand it. In women's box, go for it, KG.
I can understand for the Korean champion.
Hold on a second, sorry, bro. But it wasn't that the reason was because she's gonna go do a show. Like the reason officially was the injury, wasn't it?
But however, at the same time, bro, again, it's a huge, it's a massive Korean show with literally they've got all of the, like, anyone who is someone would be on that show. It's like missing the Rock Nation brunch, bro. You want to be there. You know them ones where it's like if you're Korean, that's gonna mean something to you, because you can see it when they see it's impressive. It is impressive. So it's a once in a lifetime thing. In the first 100, I understand it's a mad decision, but the money she could make, she will never make that in boxing, no matter what.
Yeah, and again, I'm not disputing what Wayne Fitness said. He says Pursoon got DQ'd. You just had the comment up, KG.
Yeah.
But that still shouldn't mean that you win undisputed fighting against somebody that's coming off of a loss. Like that somebody's got to make that make sense. Okay, so
but then again, right? We still haven't got Garcia. Again, as you say, bro, look at we've spoken about, let's say, Deontay Wilder versus AJ since the inception of this.
We're gonna get into AJ in a moment, because I owe Trev an apology, and I'm gonna give Trev the full apology in a moment.
Oh wow! What? You know what?
Why not now?
Well, Trev, you know, I owe you an apology, brother, because for the last little while, you've been trying to explain to me your perspective on AJ, and you were right and I was wrong. So, I mean, basically, Trev was saying that, you know, AJ's not ready. You guys got me.
I tried to do it because I couldn't believe you was apologizing. I was trying to get this on a major screen, fam. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, but you know, look, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. I'll put the green screen down. I'm back in the janitor's office. All right, you can go.
Go on. So what is it?
So I'm back in the janitor's office, and it's actually not a janitor's office. It's a PE teacher's office, but it is what it is. So look, Trav was right. I was wrong. Okay. Trav was saying that AJ's mentally fragile, AJ's mentally weak, AJ's all over the place, AJ needs a new coach, AJ needs extra time, therefore AJ cannot beat Dillian White. And I didn't necessarily agree with that at the time, but now, when you think about it, I mean, Trav has kind of made a lot of sense, because because it's been proven. I mean, even Dillian's complaining about it. Shout out to South London. Shout out to SW2. Shout out to the Brixton Leisure Center, by the way.
You're elite.
You got to shout out everybody down there on the high street in Brixton. Okay. All of my brethrens working at the Sainsbury's over there, and around the corner at the Tesco too. So, you know, the truth is, Trav was right and I was wrong, because I thought that he was going to actually take on Dillian White. I thought that AJ, being the 6-time heavyweight champion of the world, the 2-time unified, wouldn't need a tune-up to fight the tune-up. But Trev, he said he was mentally weak. He was fragile. He's all over the place.
Tell me when I said that. Tell me when I said any of that.
Now Trev is proven to be right.
By the way,
listen,
Trev is kind of proven to be right because apparently he's not ready for Dillian White. Apparently he's not ready to take on a guy he already knocked out, and he needs a tune-up for Dillian. So Maestro was wrong, okay? Lo siento, me equivoqué, okay? Trev, tú tienes razón, okay? Yo me equivoqué, okay? Trev, mil disculpas. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm so sorry, bro. I apologize.
Let me respond first.
I legitimately apologize, Trev. You know, I'm sorry, Trev. I apologize. I hope you.
We have to silence.
Let me respond now. Before anything, yeah. I want to say the way he said that. You see, when I said that Bataviev was setting traps, yeah. Bro, he lured me into that trap. He lured me into the trap so much, yeah, that I did this, bro. I did this. This is how much. That's how I was lured into the trap, bro.
I saw Matty Lad's comment. He said, "This ain't gonna go how Trav thinks." As soon as I saw that comment, I was like, "Oh, I know, 100%." All I'm saying,
Travis, what are you gonna say to that?
All I say, it's just absolute nonsense.
You gotta open
absolute nonsense. All I've ever said in this conversation.
Yeah,
is don't hold him to the same standard that we hold Fury as a current champ choosing opponents versus a man coming off the back of 2 losses with a new training team. That is just a comeback fight. You're trying to dress it like I've ever said it's a tune-up for a tune-up. Get out of here with that talk. That's nonsense. You know it.
I can't mute him. It's Monday Night Smoke. We don't mute people in the barbershop.
He's back again. He's done a great job of trolling. Do you know what I'm saying? Week after week, pound for pound troll king. We're never going to step you in that arena. But when you try and tell me what I've said, that's cap, bro. Stop the cap.
No blows. So, you know, I knew I'd have to do this. You know, I was saving this for my 12-year-olds. You know, Trev, he loves to come with the low blows when he's talking with me. So moving forward on Monday Night Smoke, I'm gonna have to make sure I put on the, you know, I gotta protect the Maestro family jewels.
Pound for pound troll king.
Where we at?
Maestro, you need to
hilarious. You know what?
See, I don't need this for Trev because I'm not worried about the legal blows. But the low blows, that's what I gotta work on over here.
You know who Maestro is? Maestro is Emmanuel Augustus. He get in the ring with that drunken, crazy style. He gonna hit you with some crazy.
You don't know what's coming.
He gonna lose, but it's gonna be exciting to watch.
Do you think
I ain't losing to you, bro? I'm not losing to you. That's for sure. I ain't losing to you.
This guy is pound for pound. Again, he's bought us. I'm just gonna say what he's brought up. I'm just being a humble referee at this moment. And
you said it, Trev. I didn't say it. You said it. You said he wasn't. You said he wasn't ready. You said he wasn't ready for Dillian White, and you've proven to be correct. He's clearly not ready for Dillian White. You were right. You were right. I was wrong. I was wrong, Trev.
I'm gonna meet these guys. I'm gonna meet both of these guys, and I'm gonna ask Maestro. I need you to tell me how. I want to ask Maestro, how did he say this? Was there a moment when he said he can't do it?
Find the video tape of me telling you that he's a tune-up for a tune-up is what my man needs.
I need to know.
Because basically get receipts.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I called it a tune-up for a tune-up. You didn't want to agree that Dillian is a tune-up.
You say that I agree.
No, because Trev, you made it clear that the guy I consider a tune-up, that your man ain't ready for him, which is why I'm apologizing. Can't you accept an apology?
You're trying to dress it up
this is why people don't apologize, because when people humble themselves and offer an apology, it's never received. It's never received. This is why people can't apologize.
I think
I'm never apologizing ever again on Monday Night Smoke.
I never would need to apologize.
I'll never apologize.
You know, I think
on your side of the
this
street,
is some next level gaslighting. This is where you have to call it. Because at the moment, at the moment, I feel like this is gaslighting.
So anyways, let's move on. I'm going to encourage everyone.
We're about to move on. You was wrong.
Let's move
Admit
on.
that and claim
Look,
it and accept
Look,
that. Bro.
I got 3 new rules for discussing topics with Trev. Number one, don't mention Tyson Fury. I texted this in yesterday.
Can I write this down, please?
Yeah, please write.
I need to write this down.
Do not do these 3 things with Trev because he will get triggered.
Wait,
don't mention
Travis.
When you mention Fury,
rules.
All I'll ever say is this. All I will ever say in a Fury conversation is, tell me where I lied. That's it.
TF rules. Hold on 1 second. TF rules. Go ahead, because this is important.
Number one, avoid discussing Tyson Fury at all costs.
Avoid Fury chats at all costs.
Number 2, if you ever want to go out and potentially have Trav buy you a drink at the bar, make sure that you talk about how great Anthony Yard is, that he's the best light heavyweight in Britain. He effed up and hurt Order Better Beeb. So if you want to ingratiate yourself with Trev, do that.
Hold on. If I want to ingratiate, I don't know how to spell that, but I'm just gonna go with it. Gratiate.
There you go.
For drinks,
you got
free drinks. For drinks.
Yeah, for free drink. You'll probably get him to buy you some drinks. Like he got bread like that. A lot of people don't know. Trev got bread.
Talk about Yard. And
this guy came to New York City, was Ubering everywhere. He never even took the subways. All over on Ubers. So
I said, he's a teaching assistant. Carry on.
All right. So, and then the third rule is, all right. The third rule is never say anything critical or truthful about AJ. Make sure you say that AJ is pretty much everything that Tyson Fury is.
Should I say that
whatever you think Tyson Fury is, say that AJ is that.
When I speak to 1 second, Travis. When I speak to Maestro, when I speak to Travis, should I still say that AJ still champion? Is that what he would?
You gotta say that he's a physical specimen. All right. Okay. You've got to mention the abdominals. The abdominals.
I'm good.
Hey, relax. You're doing loads right now.
Bonus.
Listen.
Hey, wait, he's calling. I think he's gonna call in.
Wait, what's on the line?
I don't know yet. I think he's calling in. This is why I've been waiting for.
Here we go.
In the comments, people are saying that Spencer's talking about Maestro right now.
Phone in, bro.
Energy on the line.
Come on, I'm calling. This is joints.
Look at me getting saved by the bell, boy. Flip me.
Come on, Spencer. Don't let us down. You know it's a crossover thing. This man.
All right,
you
so
can't take the beef from over here and do it on your team. Come on,
bro, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. When I started on YouTube, you know what I used to do? That my subs really liked. And by the way, subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying to make it to 3,000. I'm like 20 away from 3,000.
You know, go and do that right now. Go and do that right now. Put the link in the channel. Put the link in the channel in the chat so people can just click it. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I'm 20 away from
20 people, fam.
From my 3,000 benchmark. But in all honesty, when I started out on YouTube, what I used to do is I used to like clown people's channels by going on my channel, showing their channel live on my channel, and then just talking shit about like their bad takes and stuff. So, I mean, I'm the type of guy that I'll literally put The Fight Is Right live on my channel and just talk shit about The Fight Is Right while The Fight Is Right is live. Like I literally would do that kind of stuff, but Maestro has grown up just a little bit. So
well done for growing, fam.
There you go. You gotta grow. You gotta grow up. But we all have that side of us that comes out. You know.
Wait, hold on. Have you put the thing in? Make sure to send the link so people.
Yeah, I put it in the private chat. It's easy. It's YouTube.com/Maestro A.
Any comments where Maestro's name is mentioned, the comments are getting blocked. It's looking rough. It's looking rough on that side.
You're out. You look, go and sign up to my guy, man. You know what to do.
Anyways, is there any other boxing talk?
No,
I mainly came on to apologize to Trev, and I think I did that. He didn't accept my apology, but it is what it is.
You're the worst, bro. You're the worst.
I think you've done great. Again, I just want to thank you for these few things because I wrote down Trevetti of rules. Avoid fury conversations at all costs. Number 2, if I want to ingratiate myself to Travis for free drinks, talk about yard being a physical special. I just kind of I freestyled. I freestyled. It doesn't English though. And then number 3, never be truthful about AJ. Pretend he's still champion.
Yeah,
cool. I've done it. I've done it. So I think again we're good to go. Listen.
All right, good. Last thing, it's my third year anniversary with my wife today, and I know you guys. Thank you. I know you guys are part of the married fraternity too. After today, I'm gonna go do something nice with her, and I'll be back to see you guys next Monday, man. By the way, this is the best boxing show there is. I used to say the UK, but it actually is the best show. Monday Night Smoke.
Big up, man. All right, we're getting cool clout chasers. All right, stay blessed, man. Enjoy that, man. Stay blessed. We're getting cool clout chasers. It's because I was calling him, but you know what? It's because I wanted to. I'm in trouble. I bet you I'm in trouble again.
We're getting into that with them, man. Them man will phone us. We can phone them. You know what I mean? I'll phone them directly. It's not even we need to be on the podcast. This is Maestro and Spence, fam.
Yeah, but you know what? I got just a bad reputation of being mix-ups.
Bro.
I got a bad reputation.
Look how you was going on with Maestro, fam. Maestro was telling you nothing, so you understand, like, raw, make sure.
I really read that.
So what else do I need to do? Oh, my days.
All right, people. Anyway, you know what to do. We're setting up them. Again, thank you for all the super chats today. Me and Travis were trying to make the right steps in the right direction and do this pod properly. Again, it's gonna take the support of you guys. So yeah, man, it's been 4 years of doing it on the love, but we need to elevate this thing, bro. Because this would just be looking at us like raw, like you look just it's a lot of time still.
The comments hold on, a lot of the comments are very interested still. Apparently, people are getting kicked out the chat just to say that raw. Like, so Ken Griffin just said, "I just said the knowledge was waiting for him." And he said, "I didn't even say anything bad." He just kicked him out. It's looking rough, bro.
It's looking rough. Hey, you know
what you started, bro?
Who's gonna get called first? Who's gonna get called first? After the phone.
It's probably gonna be you still.
No, it is.
It's gonna be you, and you knowing you're not gonna answer. It's gonna be me.
Yeah. Don't do that work, fam. Nah, but I gotta prepare for an audition, fam. You know what I gotta do. So I can't answer.
We said the fight is undefeated. It's gonna be that. That's gonna be the next collab pod.
Yeah, that's the next collab. All right. Well, anyway, until next time. Hey, Travis, handle that phone call though, yeah? Big up. Let them know I'm sorry.
Oh my days, guys. Peace up, man.